when we're practicing Tantra, it's a little bit like learning a new language, isn't it? We're learning all these new terms: ordinary appearance, ordinary conception, divine pride, clear appearance, and so forth. This is Buddha's holy speech. So gradually we can learn. But Geshe, he's always helping us to keep it very practical and simple. As a matter of fact, he says, when we read and contemplate this prayer, we then simply believe. That's what he said, simply believe. I am Buddha Maitreya in Tushita's Pure Land. Right? In Tushita Pure Land. That's what we think. We believe. Okay? He said simple, really. Simple. Okay? In the vast space of emptiness, we believe. I am Buddha Maitreya in Tushita Pure Land. He said, from one point of view, very simple, but huge results. Huge results. Realizations in Tantra come mainly through faith and imagination. Okay? So we just develop this correct belief, okay? This pure conception. Through faith and imagination, we simply believe. We're just following our Guru. I am Buddha Maitreya in Tushita Pure Land. And even though he's given us various aspects of our holy form to contemplate, he even says, you don't need to think too much about shape and color. He said, simply believe. Okay. In the vast space of emptiness, Dharmakaya world, I appear as Tushita. I appear. Distraction. I appear as Buddha Maitreya in Tushita Pure Land. Then we have found our object of meditation. Okay, we've generated it through correct contemplation, following our spiritual guide's instructions. Having then found the object of meditation, now we can train in holding it through the force of strong mindfulness and remaining on it single-pointedly. And we try to concentrate on it single-pointedly while holding it with strong mindfulness for as long as possible. What good reason would we ever want to leave Tushita Pure Land? Our distractions, they're horrible, aren't they? Like we're so close to enlightenment and the Pure Land, and our distractions keep going, no, come back here. You prefer ordinary appearance. It's much more fun over here, in the land of great pain, endlessly. What a demon. One day we're just going to go there and never come back. We're going to go to the truth and leave behind the hallucinations of ignorance, dreamlike, endless sufferings of samsara. Not only for our own benefit, but for the benefit of countless mother beings. Okay, so we find our object, we generate it through correct contemplation, then we hold it with mindfulness and remain on it single-pointedly. We try to do this for as long as possible. Okay? So what happens? So maybe we have some success for a little while, a few moments or longer, a few minutes, depending upon our level of ability. But what happens is our distractions and conceptual distractions and so forth begin to arise within our mind. In particular, one distraction in this meditation that happens often is that our mind begins to wander to the body, the self, and the world we normally see. Right? Isn't it? We're like, I am Buddha Maitreya. And we're like, my knee hurts. Right? Or like, after I hear something that reminds me of my ordinary life, and then suddenly it feels like I'm actually an ordinary being pretending to be Buddha Maitreya. Okay? Due to ignorance, we believe the body, the self, the world we normally see. We think this is reality. And when we engage in meditation on self-generation, we think this is simply imagination or pretend. But this is ignorance. It's ignorance thinking this. In reality, our self-generation arises completely from wisdom. When we arise as Buddha Maitreya, we have changed the basis of imputation for ourself. Okay? As I explained in the previous teaching. At that time, in our imagination, we are imputing our I. Our I is mere name. We impute on the body and mind of Maitreya and Tushita Pure Land, thinking, I am Buddha Maitreya. That meditation, that correct belief, is more valid than when we think, I am ordinary person, independent upon this impure body and mind. I am John, I am Mary, and so forth. Thinking, I am Buddha Maitreya, upon the correct imagination of our body as Buddha Maitreya and Tushita Pure Land, is more valid. It's more correct to think that than what we normally think every day, thinking I, me. Why? Because thinking I am Buddha Maitreya arises from our wisdom, whereas thinking I am John, Mary, ordinary being, this arises from our ignorance. Okay? Grasping at I, in dependence upon the appearance of this ordinary body and mind, is the cause of endless suffering. Thinking I, mere name, in dependence upon the appearance of ourself as Buddha Maitreya and Tushita Pure Land, no other than emptiness, is the cause of the great bliss of enlightenment.